Welcome back to another episode of the Hero Brew Podcast. I'm Max.
I'm Cam.
What's up, guys? I'm Austin.
What's up, boys? How you guys
What's
doing?
up? Doing good, doing good.
I've been.
Hell yeah. On today's episode, we're going to talk about episode 4 of
Welcome to Derry.
Welcome to Derry.
Austin 1, dude. Cameron, do you like salsa, dude?
Pick up the pace.
Pace is like the worst salsa.
I might have
Dude.
been. I might have just been quicker on the jump because I'm so excited to take this shot of Magic
What is
Mind.
that? Can you explain that to me real quick?
Dude, this is Magic Mind. We've done our promos with it every so often, but we love this stuff. It definitely helps us perform at our highest possible ability.
Cameron, where did yours
Cameron
come from?
has one. Max,
It's like
left
a
Wait,
magic
wait,
trick.
wait,
It's
wait,
like a
wait.
magic trick, dude.
Austin, can you hand me one real quick? I need one.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I caught it. Sorry.
Oh, got it.
That
We
was
almost
good.
did it.
I got it. I caught it.
Yeah, this is
So,
ridiculous.
yeah, no, this is our Magic Mind. This is the mental performance shot version of it. Essentially, it just helps you have a sharper mind. It calms your energy and it manages your stress levels, full of all the goodness, and it helps you perform at your absolute possible best. I know me and Cameron said that we're going to be taking one. I think Max has already gone through his. But yeah, we're going to take one of these before we get started. So super
I
excited
mean, this
to take a
is
shot.
this is just needed. I mean, once I take this and we do the pod, I just feel like
It does feel good.
it feels
It
great.
does.
You know, it does
Makes
feel
me
good,
wake up.
which is kind of crazy, but
Yeah.
it works.
We're going to
Awesome.
go ahead and reclaim our
Cheers.
brain now.
Yeah, while you
Yeah,
guys are
reclaim the
taking
brain.
while you guys are taking
on.
that, cheers. Go ahead. Yeah.
Cheers.
I don't know what
Wow.
that smell is. I think it's is there matcha in this, right?
There's
Yeah, I
matcha.
think so.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
If you guys are interested in it,
Mm-hmm.
you could go on magicmind.com. In the code, type in Hero Brew 20. You get 20% off. Also, wait, go back to that, Austin. That was pretty cool, dude.
Reclaim your brain, dude.
Reclaim your
your
brain,
brain.
baby. Yeah,
I'm
so
showing
go
off
to
the
Hero
cool
Brew-
artwork.
Sorry, herobrew.com. Go to magicmind.com. 20% off. Hero Brew 20. What else? What else am I forgetting?
Are they still
They
They
doing
have the sleep version too.
They
Yeah,
do
the
have the sleep
yeah.
version, which we will be getting in the mail here soon.
Are they still
Um,
going through that big sale right now, or is that summer sale like kind of? I mean, we're in
I
winter
believe
time
the
now,
sale
but
is still on.
Okay.
So if you use Hero Brew 20 when you first check out, regardless, you get 20% off whatever discount they're doing.
Mhm.
If it's your first time signing up, it's cool because you get a 50% discount.
Yep.
You could also use ours to get an additional 20% off.
Yep.
So 70% isn't bad,
Yeah,
you
dude,
know?
that's a steal. You gotta
It's
take advantage.
almost all the
you
way
gotta,
off.
You gotta
You
take
know,
advantage
dog?
of that.
Yeah.
Like, might as well just do it. It's gonna be
Discounts
the
on
cheapest
discounts.
place. And like, they have a regular version. They have a free version, which free means there's no caffeine in it.
They have a max
There's a
version.
max version.
Max.
Yes.
Max for Max.
Which just has way more caffeine in it, which is nice. And then they also have a sleep version. So when you go to sleep, you take it before you go to sleep, and you
Helps
wake
you
up
reach
feeling refreshed. You know.
Yeah.
So
Helps you reach those elite
I'm
brain
so
waves when you're sleeping.
excited to drink that. I'm so
I am
excited.
too. I'm pumped, dude. So yeah, since you guys took that, let's talk about some of the news we have for the week. Austin,
Get through
you and Cam wanna talk us through?
Yeah, no, yeah. I wanted to take a little bit of a different approach. I wanted to give us 2 or 3 good news segments per week. I feel like that would be pretty sweet to talk about. Give us a little bit of room for, we never want to limit ourselves and kind of rush through information. I feel like that's where
I was gonna say
we're in this.
Yeah, we got some feedback, and
Mhm.
the feedback was, "Hey, we want to hear you guys' points on certain topics,
Right.
which we haven't been given." So it's like, yeah, so appreciate you guys for hitting
Would
us
love
up.
the feedback.
Yeah, love to hear it. But yeah, no, I think that essentially, I have 2 things that I really want to talk about with you guys in terms of news that we had from the past week. The 2 topics are kind of different, but they have their similarities at the same time. But it gives us a lot of room to speculate and kind of give our 2 cents on what we're talking about in particular. So the first topic that I wanted to discuss was just all the little tidbits of Marvel news that we got throughout the last week. There were a few things that I thought really stood out, and I'll kind of work down the things that I jotted down. But ultimately, they're all correlating to either Secret Wars or Doomsday. There was a little bit of brand new day news. For the most part, it was correlating to Doomsday and Secret Wars. The first thing that I saw that was really cool throughout the week, one of the first things was I guess this kind of blends with Brand New Day and Secret Wars, was that Sadie Sink, who is going to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day, has also been cast in Avengers Secret Wars, which I found to be some pretty big news just because...
That's huge.
Yeah, because it means that her character has some serious correlation to what their storyline is moving forward. I know there's been a lot of speculation. Some people have said like Jean Grey is who she's playing, or maybe like an alternate version of Jean Grey. Like,
Just so, hear me out. So we could almost throw away the whole she's Punisher's sidekick, right?
yeah, they did that as a...
Yeah, it wouldn't make much sense for. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is like besides. Well, actually, I don't even think. I don't think we know RDJ, but
yeah, it could.
I think
be
she's the first casted person for Doom or for Secret Wars, like official casting.
One of them, I feel like.
Yeah, you might be right.
I don't think
I
we've
haven't seen
gotten
a lot
like
of
an
castings.
official casting. But sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Max.
Maybe. No, I was just trying to think. I was like, maybe. Also, what I was thinking was, she could not be an important character. Like, I know it's big news, but she could be. I mean, when I say not important character, I'm like, we're talking about like Jean Grey, all
The main
this
characters,
stuff.
like the main...
Yeah, like she could be Peter's new love interest.
Yeah, that's true.
And then, hey, she got cast in Secret Wars. Guess what? She's probably gonna die in Secret Wars. You know, like that's kind of how I think about it. That's like just because Marvel does stuff that just tricks us anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. So I'm gonna leave it open to that. I wouldn't be surprised if she is Jean Grey. No, that's what we talked about prior, or if she's Firestorm or not Firestorm. What's her face from Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends? Do you guys remember?
Off the top of my head, no, I do not.
I got you. Let me look it up real quick.
While you're doing that, I have a theory.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Let's hear it.
This is my theory, and just roll with me on this.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's since I didn't really believe it until she got cast in Secret Wars. Also, with the upcoming news that we're about to talk about after this, I think she's Mayday Parker, and I think she's going to be Tobey's daughter.
Yeah,
which makes sense.
I think Secret War
Firestar.
Mm-hmm. I think. Sorry, I'll finish it real quick. I think Doom is recruiting certain heroes, doesn't tell him his true mission, and I think Tobey joins Doom. Doesn't know his true plan. I think Tobey, and this is how I think Sadie Sink will correlate into Secret Wars. I think Tobey's going to die in Secret Wars. Okay. Which I think that's why she's going to be casted in Secret Wars. I don't obviously.
She's going to die in Doomsday.
You die in Doomsday, you mean? Yeah.
No, I think, or possibly, yeah. I think Tobey could die in Doomsday, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's true, which will kind of like, if that's who it is, then her role in Secret Wars could be a little bit more important.
Makes sense. Like,
that's them talking about it. Though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree with that too. I mean, like you said, that the other bit of news that we kind of heard throughout the week in correlation to that, like you kind of hinted at, was that Tobey Maguire is also going to be the quote unquote Spider-Man in Avengers Doomsday, just because we know Tom Holland hasn't been cast in that movie. I think it was confirmed that he probably won't be in Doomsday. That goes to show, I mean, that you got to take into account, like he was filming for the Odyssey, Spider-Man Brand New Day, while all these shoots were going on for Doomsday. And who knows, there may have been some shots that they did on the Brand New Day set that had some correlation to maybe like a post-credit scene or something along those lines. But the word on the street is that Tobey Maguire is this movie's version of Spider-Man, which is cool. I mean, I figured we would get the callback just because all of the old X-Men characters that are going to be in this movie. I think that's something that as fans we really wanted to see on the big screen, and the big collab between all of them. And there was, I think, rumors when those movies were coming out that it was going to happen at some point. But it's just a matter of now we're actually going to get this. And it kind of, it sucks to some extent that it's in only one movie, but they're going to do it right. And I think that this is going to be an opportunity for them to really blend these two storylines together and get everything in line for what they're trying to accomplish with Doomsday and Secret Wars. What's your thoughts on it?
I think, sorry.
Dude, I was going to say, I've seen a lot of stuff online, especially with the casting or her being casted. I think Sadie Sink could definitely play, I think, any character. I think she has a good acting range. From what I've seen her in, which is Stranger Things, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know it's like the one role I've seen her in, but she does it like she has such character growth from season 2 to season 3 to season 4. I think she's great. But yeah, there's one where it's like there's a theory that she could be Madeline Pryor, which would be kind of freaking crazy. I think that would be super cool. I don't know how it would work, but if they did want to go the Madeline Pryor route, and then make what's his face the main villain of the X-Men series. Can you remind me his name again? Or Cameron?
Which one?
Not Apocalypse, right?
Not Apocalypse. The other dude. The dude that made
Sinister.
Sinister, yeah.
Sinister, yeah.
Mr. Sinister.
Yeah, Mr. Sinister. So I feel like that's a good leeway. She's already
Definitely.
established. The X-Men, like hopefully they're going to be established already, like the newer X-Men.
Right.
So I feel like having Madeline Pryor there, like to start it kind of off, I think that would be a cool freaking twist.
That would be, yeah.
Or she could be cast as Jean Grey, and we just don't know till she's gets to know to be Madeline Pryor.
I mean, that's how we saw it in X-Men '97 too. Like, you didn't know. You just really didn't know
who
until
it was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm really, really excited about it. I think she's going to do great. How do you guys feel about the whole... Austin, did you bring up where Tobey Maguire was wearing his full CGI suit?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I was going to kind of transition into that after we had our initial thoughts on Tobey. But alongside with him being cast as this version of Spider-Man in Avengers Doomsday, there were shots of him supposedly wearing CGI suit, like a CGI suit, for his filming of the filming of his role in the movie.
According to Daniel RPK, by the way, which is
shout
out reliable source.
I think friend of the pod, dude, hopefully soon. Honestly, but yeah, I think it's definitely something that's interesting. It makes me think. I almost wonder if he's in like an Iron Spider suit to some extent. I don't know.
I think he will have an upgraded suit.
Yeah,
especially after No Way Home, he got stabbed in the back by a razor or by a knife thing.
Like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it kind of if it proves Cameron's point too, where it's like Cameron's theory, where he's working with Doom, like how about if Doom hooks up his armor or something?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
So that could be a thing. I mean, we know Doom's going to be working with some type of magic, obviously, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's his like power set.
Right.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it's like some type of magic-y thing going around his suit or whatever, too.
Mm-hmm.
Or they just don't want to spend money on a practical suit, and they just don't want to, like, it's not going to be anything close up. It could be stuff that's like, further away and stuff.
Do you guys have any?
Think of No Way Home. The only time in No Way Home where he had a suit under his clothes, so it wasn't like.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was wearing it at all times.
Yeah, that part was practical when he had his mask off when they're all standing below the Statue of Liberty.
Well, when they during that whole scene, he was wearing that practical suit, except for obviously when they're flying around,
swinging and everything. Yeah,
but he could have just been wearing the top half. I like how Iron Man just wore the top half of his suit.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised what they do. They could just be like, hey, you don't need to wear the full suit for this.
Yeah.
You could just wear a CGI suit.
Yeah.
Right. Do you guys think there's any chance, this was something that I kind of thought about, which I think is a reach, but I also think that there could be some validity to it. Do you think at some point we see the version of Spider-Man where he's in that team up with the Fantastic Four? He's in like a Fantastic Four suit? Like essentially, you don't think that in this movie we'll get that?
Not with Tobey, no.
No, you don't think they would try to...
Are you talking about Tobey or just talking about Spider-Man in general?
Well, Spider-Man in general, I think we will get it at some point.
At some point. It depends on how Tom Holland works with
the Fantastic Four as well.
It's like...
Right.
Because that's think such a...
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, I think that Like, it wasn't my first thought, but then the more I thought about it, I was like, well, what if, like, when the Fantastic Four ship, goes into the universe, that's where they collected heroes trying to find him, trying to find Franklin, and ultimately, like, they ran into Tobey's universe, and they, like, Reed builds him a suit. He sees that he's hurt, and he builds him a suit to the point where it helps him be able to function properly.
His universe didn't know what the Avengers were, so his universe doesn't have the Avengers. What if it has the Fantastic Four?
Right. That's where I was like, maybe, it's a reach.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think Tobey will ever wear a different suit. If you want to be real, I don't think he's going to wear a different suit.
Yeah, his suit is a classic.
It's super iconic, and I just don't think he's too old for that. I don't think he's going to wear like the white
his
suit.
Original suit just sold in an auction. What, a couple months ago for like...
That's probably why they're doing the CGI suit, dude.
I forget how much it sold for.
Yeah, no, but... And then, what is it? We had... do I think Tom Holland could eventually do it? Yeah. The only reason I think Tom Holland can is because in the Fantastic Four movie, like, obviously Tom Holland and the Human Torch are supposed to be like friends, right, in the comic books and stuff.
I would love to see that.
In the Fantastic Four movie, the Human Torch was so excited about a new suit. So I could see him being like super hyped, like them both being hyped about a new suit together.
I agree. Yeah.
It's still in my head, it's still very low to happen. I have to see their chemistry on screen together. I think Joseph Quinn, obviously great actor.
Yeah.
I think he did great in that role. But Tom Holland is still like, I have to see Tom Holland more like actually like in the movie. He's still a kid to me. I know he's supposed to be Spider-Man, right? Tom Holland, you are a man among men, by the way. Okay, it's not
man amongst men.
Yeah, it's I think though we were just so used to seeing him being helped so much. He's just like, to me, he's like a little kid, and I feel like Joseph Quinn is way older in the movie.
Yeah.
And so I want to see where that dynamic is. I mean, it could be different. Like I've said on the pod before, Tom Holland looks completely different at the end of No Way Home. When he's wearing his little jacket, going to grab his cup of coffee, I'm like, the suit's a grown ass man now,
Yeah.
So I want to see more of that before I see anything, before I see team ups or whatever. It's hard for me to picture it right now.
Yeah,
but
I think that the brand new day is definitely gonna establish like where he's at in his life. Like they're gonna have to. It's like, I forget how long the time frame is in between, but ultimately, I think we'll get something similar to like how Fantastic Four had, where it showed them fighting all those villains.
Yeah, and we talked about this. Yeah, we called this
before anyone else did. I'm like, dude, if this happens, I'm like, they took it from us at this point.
Yeah,
we did it before we saw like the new suit.
Right?
Like, we saw it before that all that stuff happened. Like, we called it, dude. I still think it's gonna be like a newspaper. The Daily Bugle.
Jumping from scenes in the Daily Bugle.
And it goes in. It's like the old like Spider-Man 1.
That'd be some Sam Raimi stuff.
I was going to say from like Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2. Yeah. They have that where it's like you open it like, oh, cool. He's swinging.
Right. And like, I think the more that I hear about that Spider-Man Brand New Day movie, and it's not on our list, but it's something that came up, since we put this together. But there was news about Tom Holland. There's a shot essentially of him fighting.
I was just about to say it.
Yeah,
I was waiting for my chance. It's okay.
Go ahead. Sorry. I knew it was. Say it.
Yeah, there was a scene where he was essentially fighting a group of ninjas. And I know Cameron had like his thoughts on it, and I wanted to allow him to share those, which I thought was super dope.
I changed my thought.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Originally, I thought like, maybe it's the Hand. The Hand is known to be in New York. Daredevil.
Right.
Obviously, we saw the Hand get defeated. I don't think it's the Hand anymore.
You don't think so? Who do you think it is?
I think it's the 10 Rings.
That would be...
I think we're going to finally see, since Shang-Chi in the 10 Rings, I think we're finally going to see his sister's 10 Rings group, like, finally kind of doing something.
Right.
I don't think, by the end of that movie, the vibe I got was that she wasn't going to be, like, good. Like, oh, they're going to, like, do some sort of bad in a way.
Right.
Okay.
Yes,
what do you got, Max?
First of all, I just want to say, if it is the 10 Rings, I freaking called it. Okay.
Did you say it was the 10 Rings?
You guys said it was gonna be the Hand. I said it was gonna be the 10 Rings. Like when we were talking about like our movie rankings.
I don't remember that. My bad.
No, it's okay. Which the Hand does make more sense though. I'll be completely
New York,
real.
Yeah.
The only reason I said 10 Rings was because the director, and I want to see more of Shang-Chi.
For sure.
So just I completely like. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Standstill, but if it is the 10 Ring group, yo, come on,
Max called it first.
No, well,
right.
I feel like I feel like everyone calls different stuff. I'm not gonna say like none of our ideas are original.
I'm saying that like out of our group.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. No. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think
100%. Yeah. It was me.
I mean,
yeah.
But hearing that, like my initial thought, and I texted it, when we started talking about this, was like this, Destin Daniel Creighton, like he's gonna cook with this movie. He knows, like the action shots in Shang-Chi were up there with some of the best throughout the whole Marvel universe. Like this, the freedom that he's gonna have to like do these shots with Spider-Man, who's one of the most acrobatic superheroes in the universe, in my opinion. It's just going to be phenomenal. Like the more I hear about it and the more, I hear like these rumors, you see the set photos, like I can only imagine how visually like beautiful this movie is going to be in terms of action shots, the camera work. I'm really hoping it doesn't let me down, but I think it's going to be one of the better movies.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if like the fight, he fights in his own way. I wouldn't be surprised if. So we did. I don't know if you guys thought about this, but we did find out like a couple months ago that who's going to be cast in this movie. Do you guys remember?
Yep.
Do you know who I'm about to say?
I mean, we had a lot of people cast. For like,
it's one of our favorite people from Thunderbolts.
Oh, for Yelena.
Yelena.
Florence Pugh. Yeah.
Florence Pugh. Okay. I think now with the news that's coming out, I don't think we're going to see any Shang-Chi characters.
No.
Okay, I think we are going to see possibly the ring. Well, if it is the 10 rings, the only thing is, I don't like his sister is good by then. Like his sister's not like bad, right? In the movie. Go ahead. What are you going to say, Cam?
Well, I wasn't going to say anything. I was just like, I did look like I was going to say like. I agree with you. I don't think she's bad, but she's not like she had her own like fighting ring.
This
and,
is
like,
what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping it's still like some type of ninjas where it might be the hand. It might be like an evil group of the 10 rings, like the group that still believes in the. What is his name?
Wenwu.
Yeah, Wenwu. What the real Mandarin, right? That still believe in his mission and stuff, right? Because they obviously some of them. I don't know if some of them died.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of them kind of went off.
They want to do his mission still, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Because they don't know he fought with his son at the very end, right?
They don't know, like,
yeah.
They don't know what happened.
Spoiler alert if you haven't watched the movie from 5 years ago.
Please go watch it.
Please go watch it. We need a part
That's
2.
one of the better,
But I wouldn't be surprised if Yelena helps Peter Parker.
Right.
Like, if that's her role in the movie, I mean, we heard like it might be like a cameo, it might be whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if Peter Parker's like, crap, how am I supposed to fight all these guys, right? Obviously, he could hold his own against super soldiers, right? He could hold his own against freaking Captain America. He could hold
to kill him.
Well, no, Sam Wilson's Captain America. Sorry.
Not Steve.
Obviously Sam Wilson and Bucky. He was amazing during that, right? We've seen him fight Green Goblin. I just think with like ninjas, I feel like it might like Yelena might be like, oh shoot, I could do this hand to hand.
Valentina,
combat.
If she's gonna send any of the Thunderbolts characters to go fight some ninjas, I think she's gonna send Yelena.
Yeah,
100%.
It's not a big enough threat to send like all of them, or so it's just like, oh, Yelena, go take care of this.
I 100% agree with you, Cameron. I feel like. So, do you guys see where that theory is going? I think that possibly could be where Yelena fits in. It could just be at the end of the movie where she's like, hey, I need you to join us. It could be that too. So, but those are my predictions for it.
I can already hear Tom Holland saying, I don't want to be a part of your knockoff Avengers.
Yeah, dude. And then we have Avatar come in. And then we're going to see the trailer of Doomsday, hopefully. Did you guys see how the Spider-Man, no one's mentioning the Spider-Man trailer being in it anymore?
For before Doomsday?
or before, yeah, like during
before
with
Avatar.
Before Avatar.
It's weird because
No.
you think because that movie's coming out before Doomsday.
Yeah, so I would assume we still get some type of trailer, hopefully some type of snippet. If we get both, that would be cool from Doomsday.
We're not gonna get a big trailer for Doomsday.
No.
It's gonna be like
it genuinely might be that Paul Rudd clip, dude. I'm telling you,
it's gonna be teasers.
Yeah,
it's gonna be teasers. So we'll see what happens. But
I think it's just gonna be chairs again, guys.
No, the second half of the chairs, just like
I think it's gonna be
fast.
second.
Well, because if you look at
the movie,
the shortened clip where because they did one where they just set chair or they just went down each chair and that was only like a minute and a half long,
right?
So they could do that.
I still think it's possible for them to have to be where it shows the clip that they showed at not the D23 Expo but the other Disney Expo that they had.
New York?
No, the
one in Florida.
The one in Florida. Year? Yeah, this past year where they showed the montage clip of the people's voices and stuff, and it showed scenes. I think that's what they're going to show, possibly for Doomsday. I don't see them doing anything else unless Robert Downey Jr. is going to be involved. I feel like if anyone's going to be involved, I don't think it's going to be like Ant-Man. I think it's going to be something new with RDJ if they do it.
Right.
So yeah, we'll
what
see.
If it's just a clip of them showing a pan of his mask or something, and it says Doom is coming or something like that?
100%. Yeah, 100%. Or him talking. I feel like they're going heavy on Robert Downey Jr. and I feel like they know that's what at this point everyone wants to see him, especially in the Doom costume talking and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's him.
But
either.
Speaking of chairs, we're still kind of speculating on who's going to be in this movie. What characters, what heroes, essentially. There was one last bit of Marvel news that I did want to touch on before we jump to our next segment. There's reported that there's going to be a second Black Panther in this movie.
Yes.
Which, through all the rumors and all the speculation, I feel like it's pretty solid that I think this is going to be Damson Idris. He just keeps hinting at it, and the fact that we're actually getting this information about there being a second Black Panther, maybe it's the grown-up version of the one that we see at the end of the Black Panther movie, the second one. Haven't seen that. Spoiler alert. Sorry.
Can we get Idris on the pod?
Dude, that'd be so sick.
That'd be dope. I'm so excited to watch F1. I
need to watch F1.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, it's on Apple TV now, right?
Yeah. Even if you don't know about F1 racing or whatever, it's really, really good, and I think he does a really good performance in the movie. Brad Pitt also does a really great performance. But
what are your guys' thoughts on that? The Black Panther, Black Panther.
I support it. I think we talked a little bit about it before on the other pod or the other episode, and I think at this point we're all fans of him.
Yeah.
So I really want. I would really like. Yeah, we're all supportive of it.
Right.
Going to, I don't know. Do you guys have anything else to say about that, or okay, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to add one more piece of news. My bad. You're good.
Hey, go ahead. I was going to add one more too.
So one more thing on top of Black Panther is it's confirmed now that Ryan Coogler's next movie is Black Panther 3. I don't know if this is confirmed, but it's saying that it's going to be called Shadows of Wakanda.
Yeah, that's the rumors.
The rumored. But yeah, that's what I wanted to add.
That's some pretty big news.
Max, I think the one piece. I think we're probably going to say the same thing for news. What you sent.
Yeah, go for it.
It's yours. You take it.
Okay, whatever. So the news that we saw Kelsey Grammer. There was an interview that he just did, and he kind of leaks some stuff of who he's kind of working with, and what scenes. And obviously, Kelsey Grammer plays Beast, full CGI version. Kelsey Grammer is in his 70s?
He's
there.
He's up there.
He freaking looks great.
He does.
I was like, what the heck in the video? Yeah. I was like, dude, this dude.
He must be taking Magic Mind.
He must be taking Magic Mind. But he was talking about how he has he has scenes with oh my god, I don't know why I'm blanking Cameron.
Reed Richards.
Yeah, Reed Richards. See, you took Magic Mind, so you're powered up.
Yeah, he said he shares a screen with Reed Richards.
Yeah.
He briefly said he says he doesn't share a one-on-one scene with RDJ is Doctor Doom, but shares a scene. So I'm assuming this is like
he's like, yeah,
all
he's
of our
there
Avengers
somewhere.
and
Yeah.
X-Men
He
and
was
like
oh
Doctor
shoot,
Doom.
I'm saying too much.
Who
And
was?
I'm like, I'm waiting for the red laser to like point at him.
And then there was who was the
Take him
first
out.
person he said? Because I know he said Reed Richards, but there was one where he like said he shares a big scene with.
Let me look.
We're both looking it up.
He did.
Wow,
Thor.
Thor.
Was the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he had. I'm like, oh shoot, like
right.
He's like, I don't want to go too far, but
just no comedic Thor. Like, be like serious, get the job done, Thor. Come on.
Yeah, dude. Like he has an interaction with Thor. I could see that being a goofy interaction, like him, like Thor looking at Beast, like
be like, oh,
they're like comparing how much they can
you.
lift or something.
Yeah, dude. Or like he's like, wow, you're strong, or something like that. You know, like oh, you have a lot of fur or whatever. Like, so that's pretty cool. He was really, really excited to talk about Pedro Pascal's Mr. Fantastic, or Mr. Fantastic, and he go ahead.
Was it the guy that plays Nightwing? He also said that he has a shot with Reed Richards too, right?
Nightcrawler.
I said Nightwing. Nightcrawler.
They have a fight scene.
Yes, so it's like we know that too. So
dude,
yeah, so it's like I think we're gonna see an X-Men vs. Fantastic Four.
Tell me why Nightcrawler's gonna win that fight.
Reed Richards is trying to grab.
Okay, we saw Reed's picture. Reed's powers in Fantastic Four, but like we didn't see enough.
Dude, what if like
they need to up the scale?
Every time Nightcrawler like pops, it like Reed's reaching for him, and it eventually ties him up into a knot,
and then he just poofs.
Yeah.
He just poofs out
and
of
he's
it.
like, I got him.
I mean, all Nightcrawler has to do is grab him and just take him somewhere, and then just boom, I won.
Yeah, but I do think Kelsey Grammer he says he has a really exciting scene. Like he was really excited to work with Pedro Pascal, so I want to see how that works. Like they're both obviously super smart, you know.
Right.
So it's like I think that's gonna be really, really cool to see their interaction, and we'll kind of see where it goes from here. But as of right now, it's still all rumors. He could just be talking, but who knows? He didn't want to leak too much info. But that's cool that people like a lot of the actors are talking about it. One thing that I do want to say, I guess the last piece is about like Marvel, if I'm not mistaken, that we have or that we're gonna talk about is all the AI stuff that's been coming out sucks, dude.
Dude, it's
it really does.
So scary that it's like, is this real?
Because a lot of it looks real. You have to zoom in, and then you could tell it's fake, and it's just like it's real annoying because some of the characters look super legit, and then some of the
some of them look really good. Some of them, like, oh, you could tell it's AI.
Yeah, you got to zoom in. And I'm like, dude, I'm so tired of it. And I think AI is getting a little too carried away. I think we're getting too carried away with AI. So
yeah,
I think it's also a good thing, though, because do we really want it to be real, though? We want to be surprised.
Yeah,
we do. That's what I'm saying. We want it to be surprised. I just don't want to see it anymore.
I know.
I'm like, dude, come on. Like, how if it is leaked stuff? Like, like we thought it was AI when we saw Andrew Garfield in No Way Home, and it's like
we thought it was a deep fake,
so it's like, dude, all this stuff is getting too carried away, and I'm just tired of it, and I'm like, come on, let's just calm it down a little bit.
Stop it.
But I'm excited to see. Like the only person that looked legit in every single picture was Cyclops, and I'm like, please just stop. Because I have so many. I just want him in his OG costume, like his X-Men 97 costume or something. Like but we'll see what happens.
That was like I saw the one of the Cyclops Gambit and who's the girl? I forget. There was one where it was Cyclops, Gambit, and someone else, and it was like when you on first glance, if you saw it, you'd be like, "Wow, this is a behind the scenes set." Like, they're just taking a photo in the mirror.
Yeah.
But then you like you said, you look at it a little bit more, and you're like, "Yeah, that's definitely."
And then you think about it, like they would never let them take a photo
in their full costume.
Them in their full costumes,
right? But yeah, no, it sucks, and I think that Max hit it on the nose. It's like, please just stop. We want this movie to be a surprise because I don't want something to be real and it actually leaks, and we're like, oh, this is just fake,
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, moving to our big news for us as a podcast. I thought this deserved, a little bit of time to talk about for sure. Boys, July 22nd through July 26th, what are we going to be doing? We're going to be going to San Diego Comic-Con. That's what we're going to be doing.
Yes, we are.
Oh,
yes, we are.
Cameron.
Yeah.
You need to have some type of fit or something. I want to see the mask you're going to go wear. Like, go grab that Daredevil mask. Go try it on real quick.
Okay, hold on.
And then come
back.
back.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Austin.
Yes.
So let's talk about this whole. Well, Cameron's on. Let's talk about.
Well, first off, hold on.
Yeah.
There was like so little excitement there when I brought that up. Like, I don't think.
Comic-Con?
Yeah. I was like, that was really sad. I was like, we're going to Comic-Con. Everyone's just like,
we'll explain a little bit more. I'm really excited about Comic-Con.
Right.
How long did it take? I think it was 4 hours that day.
Yeah, I mean, we logged in at 7:30 our time, 7:30 a.m. our time, and we got the tickets around like 10, I think.
Yeah, it was tough,
and then,
dude.
Yeah, it was really tough.
We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different accounts trying to get tickets.
Yeah,
and only one account technically got all the tickets for us.
Mm-hmm.
So luckily, yeah, we're able to go though. We'll talk a little bit more once Cam comes back, but.
Yeah, just super grateful.
What are you? Are you gonna cosplay, dude?
No, probably not, dude.
Not at all.
No. I want to rock some Hero Brew merch, maybe.
Yeah, we'll rock some Hero Brew merch.
Maybe flex a little bit.
We're there all 5 days. We're there from preview night.
He can't see us, but he can hear us coming, Max. We need to run now. My God, that's literally
he's using his echolocation right now, dude.
Yeah,
dude. All I think of when I see is, I know this is bad because Daredevil is not that person, but all I think of now when I see like Daredevil is that scene from The Boys with Homelander when they have the blind guy training and he's like a ninja just like Daredevil, and then Homelander just pops his ears and it's like, well, now what does he do? So like in my head, I'm like, damn, that's real. Because it's like, what happens if that goes out? Like
very.
I mean, we saw Daredevil with his powers kind of limited when the building fell on him.
Yeah, we'll see. Cameron, we were just talking about how excited we were and what we're gonna dress up as. Austin said he's not gonna dress up as anything.
I said I'm not going to dress up as anything because I want to rock Hero Brew merch.
This is all a surprise. He's gonna buy, like, dude. I'm thinking about buying like a full like outfit for Comic-Con. I don't like from maybe like one of the cosplay websites, but just like
I thought about it because there's some good websites where I think there's like they have so many different costumes on there.
I was just thinking, I'm a little plump.
Dude, you're ripped, man.
Thank you. So I was like, maybe like Red Guardian or something.
Like, that'd be kind of sick.
Who knows?
I mean, I've looked on those websites and because you just enter all of your like measurements and everything, and then they'll ship it to you. And it's like they're all between $200 and $300.
I kind of want to be a Power Ranger. I just don't know how my legs would
fresh.
look in some tights.
That'd be fresh.
I've
always thought about just
doing
the Captain America stealth suit from Winter Soldier. I mean, I have the shield already.
You should, dude. You could make that your character. Oh yeah, you're driving.
There's a guy I follow on Instagram who like custom makes all of like different types of Marvel masks, and the Cap one he makes is probably between like it's like $400. It's pricey, but it's like legit quality.
Yeah.
So I thought about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I might do Clark Kent / Superman. I did that for Halloween. And so it worked out, I think, great. And so it's gonna be a fun time. We have a couple of our acquaintances / friends going over there too. So it's gonna be cool. It's like you have Jim Viscardi gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
You have Brandon Davis.
Shout
out.
You
have freaking hopefully Brant, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, dog. Like it's gonna be a fun time.
It's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah, dude. I think it's gonna be great. We're gonna take some like mics and stuff and like
mini mics.
Hopefully, do some cool little interviews on the floor when we're there. And so,
super excited.
Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll have some extra Hero Brew merch that we can pass out to people.
Do some, come up with like a big list of like trivia questions we can ask.
Dude, literally.
I don't know about you guys, but a lot of people were digging our Fantastic Four shirts, dude. Like when I was at the theater and stuff, they're like, dude, where do you get that? I'm like, come on, dude.
Come on.
You already know.
It's exclusive. It's limited edition, you know? Like,
limited to 3. Come on.
Limited 3.
Literally.
This is one of 3 shirts right now, dude. Like, so I think it'd be cool if we get some like cool little Comic-Con versions of that, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know? So
I think so.
Make some
maybe
stickers.
Get the little toucan.
Oh. It might be copyright.
You guys hate it.
Yeah, it might be copyright, but I'm cool off of that. Like,
listen, that toucan made my life hell for
dude,
2 hours.
Mine was dancing.
Yeah, you guys were like, "Oh, look, my toucan's moving." Mine was just stuck at the start line.
Mine woke up a little late.
Mine was like there from the beginning, dude.
Yours had his magic mind, and he was ready to go.
Exactly, dog.
And mine did not take magic mind.
But yeah, you guys ready to get into our
welcome to
main
Derry
segment?
Little transition here to spooky.
Yeah, a little.
We're midway through the season.
We are midway through the season, which is pretty freaking cool. I'm pulling up some of the stuff right now.
We got episode 5 tomorrow.
But yeah, do you guys want to get into it? How did you guys feel about the episode 4? Let's just start off with that. How did you guys feel about it?
It was dope. I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, like I said, I think that every episode Pennywise is just getting stronger and stronger. That's like my biggest takeaway. You can kind of see it more and more throughout the episodes. Ultimately, great episode. I'm not gonna sit here and try to nitpick it. There was a few things that were like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying the show so far. And now that we're at the midway mark, I'm really excited to see what the second half of the show brings. I think the second half is going to be pretty gory. I think it's going to be pretty active in terms of the scariness. Not to say that the first half wasn't, but yeah, no, my thoughts and expectations are pretty high for the remaining 4 episodes for sure.
Yeah. How about you, Cam?
Without really getting into it, I thought it was a little step it was a bigger step in the right direction. I'm very happy that we got a more detailed breakdown of his like origins of coming to Earth. Like in It Chapter 2, we saw like a brief little thing. It wasn't like really detailed that much, just kind of shows you what happened. But from the episode 4, we got like a more detailed of when he came, like how he kind of operated through certain years way later on. But yeah, I'm happy we got that.
Yeah,
deeper dive into his origins.
Same, dude. One thing I was excited about. It's something we kind of been all talking about in the past couple reviews, is that finally we're getting some combination between the stories, dude.
Yes. Like, we finally are getting that connection.
Yeah, dude. Like, we're getting some type of connection. It's nice where it's like, one of my favorite scenes were when him and his dad were fishing. What's his name? Could you remind me his name? Leroy and his dad.
Will and his dad.
Will and his dad.
Yeah.
It is Will. Sorry, I was getting confused with like Stranger Things, and I'm like, oh shoot. But
Will Byers, dude.
Yeah, dude. But Will, it was like that whole fishing scene and like him getting like dragged under the water and stuff, and like I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, finally. I'm like, and his dad saw the mark. At first, I was like, oh no, his dad's not going to see anything, whatever. His dad's going to be like, dude, what's going on? But like, he had the marks and like burns on his arm, and I'm like, thank God, dude. You know, and like his dad was pissed. His dad was like, okay, now I'm going to go handle this right now. And so that was finally good to see. I'm like, dude, there it is. There's the connection we needed. The kids are going to be intertwined with everything now. The story's kind of all adding up. I'm really excited for this next episode. And so it's like, I'm pumped, dude. Obviously how do you guys feel about like that scene, or like, was there any like other scene that kind of,
I think they made us believe in the first couple of episodes that his dad like has no fear, can't be scared. I think with him confirming that he could see the stuff, the balloon, the marks on his kid's arm, I think Pennywise is using all this stuff through Will to get Leroy to like give in to some fear.
Right.
It's cool. Well, it's like all the adults are getting scared now. I think that's a really great point. And obviously we saw it a little bit in episode 3 with what's his face? I'm blanking on names today.
Dick Halloran.
Yeah, Dick Halloran. You see him getting more involved with it, like getting more scared and stuff. So it's like he's that scene where Leroy goes to him and like goes like starts yelling at him about his son, like what's actually happening here. Right before that, you see Dick looking into the forest, and I'm like, uh-oh. I'm like, also, did you guys think someone was gonna pop up in the cabin they had, or the old warehouse?
I thought something was gonna happen. I thought, oh, are we gonna get like
the camera angle looked like,
yeah.
I still think someone's in there and someone's watching them, because the camera angles we were getting were a little different. They were like, it looked like it was someone's point of view because it kept moving a little bit and stuff. And so like, I'm really excited to see what happens with all that. But I do like that, how he got super scared, like seeing his grandmother in the forest, like saying, hey, you gotta be careful. Like,
be careful.
It was straight up like a warning. It was like, yo, be careful. Like, you gotta watch out for yourself.
I think it's cool because his grandmother had the same power of what's called the shine. And beyond the grave, she's using that power to like, hey, to warn him. Yeah, I think that's really cool.
Pretty intense. Scene. I mean, the scene with Marge was pretty intense. When I thought that ultimately the coolest part about that for me was the fact that like how quickly Pennywise picked up on something that she thought was gross or like scary. Seeing the snails in the video in the classroom, and you could see Marge's reaction being like, ooh, like what is that? And then ultimately, I think in that scene, the part that stood out to me too was the fact that, they saw what they were trying to do to Lily, make her think that the boy liked her, and like how quickly, once he saw that Marge was trying to like back away from it, how quickly Pennywise acted to be like, no, we want to see this happen. Like, we want to see him fall apart.
He's on some menace time right now.
He really is.
Cameron, I was going to ask you, do you think Marge is still connected to Pennywise?
I don't think so anymore.
At this point, no.
Once I saw that he started messing with her, I'm like, I don't think so anymore.
I don't know him messing with her though?
Yes. So 100%. What's funny is, yes, she was scared of that snail thing, but if you caught on to throughout the season so far, she's very self-conscious about her eyes. She's like, the glasses, she's like, does the glasses make my eyes look too big?
Yeah.
So she's very self-conscious about her eyes, and that's like what was her fear about it. But he really wants Lily going back to the mental asylum.
Yeah, he does.
Dude. Right?
Which I'm like, why though? Like, he could have killed her right then and there if he wanted to. Somehow.
I mean, if you...
Oh, holy crap. I just remembered the whole second part of the show, of that episode, with like, oh, dude, yeah, oh my God, I totally forgot. It just hit me, dude. I totally forgot about Lily and her. Holy moly. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that scene real quick.
Yeah.
I mean,
her googly eyes.
We'll and call what it is. In the second movie, who's the kid that turns into...
My bad.
Shocked?
I'm shocked because I just asked you. I was like, do you think Pennywise is still messing with her? And you guys were like, yeah.
At this point, probably not.
I'm like, oh my God, 100% he's still messing with. Yeah, 100% he's messing with. Oh yeah. Fudge. Spoiler alert! I don't like. Obviously, we're spoiling the episode. This can come out. This episode's going to come out a little bit after.
Yeah, we're four episodes in already. If you don't know, we're spoilers by now.
We're trying to make it where it's like we're at least 2 weeks out of the episode. That way, we're not trying to spoil anything for you guys. But it's definitely that whole scene. Go ahead, I'll cut you off in the beginning, but talk us through it, dude.
I mean,
you and Cameron take turns talking us through that scene.
If we're talking about the fact that why he wants her to go back to the mental asylum, I think for me, it stands out that the fact that, like, what was his name? Henry Bowers, right? Was his name in the movie? So I think that in the second one, we see him end up in the mental asylum. Like we see him, he spends the 27 years there after all the events of the first movie. I think that's similar to what Pennywise is wanting for Lily. Deep down, I think maybe he's wanting to use her in the future. That might be a reach, but that's for me, seeing how much it's like keeps reoccurring. They're trying to get her back in there. It almost makes him he's almost trying to use it to the point where he's making her feel hopeless and then she's stuck there. And then in 27 years, he could use her as like a pawn, essentially.
Well, do you remember in It Chapter 2 when Henry Bowers is in Juniper Hill and he looks out the window and there's a red balloon? One of the one of the other people in there, one of the older guys was like, "Oh, Henry got a balloon." And they're all cheering for him. Like, Henry got a balloon. So it's like, they all know, they know. Them. Yeah.
Juniper Hill is like his little, it's like his like toy bin. Chest. He uses them. Yeah. Like that was almost close. You almost said toy bin. I know you almost did it.
I went toy chest though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he uses those because he knows he can manipulate them and he doesn't have to like kill them. Yeah. He's just using them as like
they're crazy.
A fuel. Yeah, they're crazy. Yeah. They think that they're just hallucinating ultimately.
Yeah.
So that's where my thoughts are. But yeah, the whole second half of that episode was just intense, dude. Like the saw, like in my head I was like, there's no way like this is real. Like she's actually cutting her eyes. And then when it cut to the part with like what is it?
Like the chisel,
yeah. Like, and then it shows that it was only the one eye that actually happened where she was like stabbing at it. That made me think, okay, that makes sense. Like he's projecting it, but at the same time, he's wanting them to still inflict harm on themselves to some extent, or make it look like Lily inflicted harm onto her.
Yeah,
just so graphic too.
It was.
I wish. I don't know if Max you watched or Austin you watched the next trailer for the next episode. I wish we didn't get those because
I didn't see it. I didn't watch it.
Do you want me to just keep talking or?
Yeah, go.
We see Marge with Lily, Will, Rich, all of them working together. Like I think they're in the tunnels and stuff. Marge has an eye patch on, so it's like I don't like that they're giving us these because now we know like okay, Lily's. I don't think she's going back to Juniper Hill. They're not gonna admit her, give her a few pills, and she's released again. Like
okay, so that actually did spoil it for me. Yeah, I didn't know either. Like I was like,
I think Marge is because the right question right now is Marge going to tell the truth? Or is she going to play it off like Lily's together, crazy? I'm assuming Marge tells the truth.
Check the door real quick.
You're good. I'm assuming Marge tells the truth and like, no, that's not what happened. Like,
yeah, because at the end of the episode, it's just like Lily's like saying like, "Oh, I didn't do this.
I didn't do it." Yeah. And looks like she's crazy because all the kids walk in and she's on top of Marge with a bloody chisel. Her hands are bloody.
Yeah, this is why I don't watch the next scenes. I'm like, I just stop it right there. I'm like,
nope.
Yeah. Like, on my TV, it shows the preview for like if you want to watch it, see like the first movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no, I'm cool. I'm just gonna turn it off at this point. Like, so yeah, I did not see that, but I'm glad I didn't see it. But now I'm like, I might as well watch it. But
also, if that's happening to you and your eyes are bulging like that, is your first reaction to stab at them with a chisel or cut them off with a saw?
Absolutely not.
I gotta hand it to Marge.
I don't know. She must have been going through some.
Or that was just all.
What's the word?
Excruciating.
Yep.
Yeah. Excruciating pain. Or it was all just truly all influenced by Pennywise, and that's what he wanted.
Yeah. Well, and what they learned in the class was that it's a fungus that makes that happen to the snail. So in her head, she may have thought like, oh, she could have got infected, got sick or something happened. She's like, oh shit, how do I get this out of me?
Yeah.
That's
my first thought.
That's literally crazy that I completely forgot about it and how they foreshadowed it watching the little snail videos.
Yep.
Right.
And then going to that.
He picked up on it that quickly, which was insane to me. And he used the eye thing, too. That's been an ongoing...
Yeah, she hates the way her eyes are, especially when she wears glasses.
Right.
Yeah, that's... Who... So, she dropped something down the toilet? Was it the medicine?
It was the medicine, yeah. That was Lily's mom's.
Yeah.
Basically a drug. I was trying to remember, like, I'm like, oh, I wonder what like drug it is.
Because she was gonna take you to go talk to the boys, right?
No, she was gonna take. So that was like she was trying to take it while it was happening to Marge, so that nothing would happen to her. It basically says like she described it as, oh, if you take this, like you're not gonna have any fear, like you'll be fine.
Got it.
Yeah. Like it's like a relaxer.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
I was trying to figure out the point where when she ended up not taking it, right?
No, she dropped it in the toilet.
Did she end up like grabbing it though? Still at the end, it looked like she still was able.
I think
to grab
she
it
was gonna try, but I don't think she was able to because she ended up just running out to go help Marge.
Shoot.
I don't think she ended up being able to grab it. If she did, it's gross.
This one was like it's shot in the 60s, right? Like that was the era of when like drugs were pretty common in terms of like for housewives and things like that, or people going through depression in their household, whether it's work or whatever that was. Like that was this era was like very heavy on like, hey, just take a pill. Hey, just take a pill.
Well,
like,
I mean, yeah, that's what they were doing to her at Juniper Hill. They just like,
exactly.
Oh, here's these pills.
Yeah.
Right. We were in an era of that for sure during that time frame.
Sick. Before we get to our like the last couple questions, I was gonna say like, so what is your guys' overall? This is out of Cameron's pocket, but what is your overall balloon rating for this episode?
Ooh. Are we doing balloons again?
Hell yeah, we're doing balloons. Come on, dude.
Let's do woodshop chisels.
Snail eyes. Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
How many snails?
No, how many
snails?
Woodshop chisels or whatever you guys want to do.
How many table saws?
We'll do balloons, dude. We'll do balloons.
Balloons,
we did see one cool thing is we did see a lot of red balloons.
We did see more red balloons this episode.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Sorry, I just thought of the scene where he's looking through the telescope. Like that.
Oh, yeah. That's my God. That was with his daughter.
Let me tell you. He's looking more like a clown to me, dude. But yeah, so
periwinkle.
How many balloons rate it?
This episode? It's a step up from the last one, that's for sure.
What did I say for the last one? 7?
7 or 6, I think we all agree.
Also, we didn't really talk about that whole flashback scene with the Indian tribe where they go into the forest to fight him.
Oh, where he manipulates the kid's mind?
He manipulated everything. Like, all of the different fears of the Indian tribe peoples.
He turned them into like the settlers, and
that was crazy.
Wait, good. Explain it to me. I don't know why I'm blanking on that.
So we got the flashback scene of his origins. So they show him where he crash landed. They were able to break off the shards and use that as like he's basically
where
the star he came down in entrapped him.
Yeah,
and he wasn't, but then it broke, so they used all those
to make a barrier.
Yeah, but before they made a barrier, it showed when the settlers came in and the settlers who were entering the forest. It just showed the massacre of all of them dead. So then when the Indian tribe, they sent a team. Well, the daughter and a couple other females just went without the approval. And then when all the rest of the Indian tribe went to go save them, you could see Pennywise like taking different forms of their fears. I'm like, oh, that scene was pretty intense.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was cool because you saw the female leader. She didn't. She's like, we got to stay out of the forest. We can't do all this. We got to use the one shard that she had to protect her,
which
people.
Wasn't exactly working anymore.
Yeah, and so then her daughter got a group of people to do it or to go out there, and then the leader went out to go follow her or to go find her, and then they all ended up dying, which was crazy, and using like all of their fears and stuff. And it was, that was this whole scene. I like this episode. I'm gonna give it 8 red balloons.
I think 8 red balloons is a fair.
I think a consensus 8 across the board for all of us.
I liked this episode. I liked everything. I pretty much liked everything about it. I didn't. There wasn't anything that I really hated. They did everything that I wanted in this episode.
Did anyone else think that when Dick Halloran was using his powers on Taniel, the young, or like the guy in his 20s,
young adult,
when he was like in his mind looking at his life, like the flashbacks to learn the story?
Crazy scene, yeah.
Did anyone think when he bent down to look at the young boy and he smiled, he looked like Pennywise?
Yeah, I thought that too.
I'm like, oh, is Pennywise like? I'm like, maybe he's using Dick to try to figure out where they put all these shards.
Yeah,
but
it could be
because like, why would Dick smile like that?
Dick could be the spy. Well, I think one, it's part of his job and like training and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
To be like, hey, this is what I'm doing. You know, I didn't want to do this in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted you to just tell me, but now it's like, hey, I'm gonna do it. But he did look a little too happy to be doing it.
And the first time we saw Dick have a vision with Pennywise, wasn't Pennywise like, "Who are you?" Like something like that, right?
Yeah, like he wasn't supposed to see him. That was kind of what he was saying. He was like, he wasn't supposed to know we were here. You know, we like, so who knows? It could be where now they share like the same mind hive, where it's like, or it's like a big mind hive where it's like anything Dick does now, like Pennywise sees. And I definitely think this kind of leads up to my next question for everyone, was like, where do you think the episode's going to go? Where do you think the show's going to go now? And Cameron, you kind of just said it. I also think Pennywise is going to use Dick Halloran.
He sees how strong that shining ability is, and I think he's going to use that as manipulation to be able to get information about fears of people.
Yeah.
Because he wants the military to dig out all the stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He wants the military to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's ultimately going to be like a flip. Like the military wants to use him as a weapon, but he's going to use them as the weapon. Like he's going to use, well, not them, but like Dick Halloran. You know, he's going to use that to get stronger and stronger. And I think that's why in the first movie we see him get to this form where he's like so strong, you know.
Well, I was going to say, so before we end before we end this episode, I was going to ask you guys, so since we have kind of idea of where it's going, do you guys think and we know how the show is going to be, how it's going to jump back in time after the season, do we think it's going to be left on a cliffhanger, like this season's going to be left on a cliffhanger where it all, say if this show lasts 4 seasons, like the 4th season brings it all back together? Do you guys think that's a possibility now?
Maybe.
Or do you think that could be? But that's my mindset. I'm like, okay, this show's for sure. Like this season's for sure going to leave off a cliffhanger. The next season's just going to start off in the past, like right away. And then I don't think they go back and forth. I mean, it would be cool for them to go back and forth still, but I think it leaves off a cliffhanger. They do another season, say if there's only 3 seasons or whatever it is. Like the 3rd season is where, or the last season is where they start like meshing everything or whatever. They go back to where we are at in season 1. If they don't retcon everything after, you know?
I hope they don't.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I agree with that. I could see that. I'm also thinking like, I just really think it's just going to end up super messed up and like, they all lose.
Yeah.
Besides Dick, we know Dick. And if they don't retcon it, we know Dick lives. We know Will lives.
Yep.
Those are the only 2 that we know live.
Leroy too.
Leroy too. Yeah.
Will and Leroy.
I also thought it's crazy. Going back to It Chapter 1, we know Will, when he was the father of Mike, died being burned alive, and that was his fear of how his dad died.
But it was just, it's like a foreshadow for him.
Yeah, his fear was of his dad's plane crashing in Korea and burning alive. Like we saw that when his charred body in the lake, and that's how Will dies in the future.
Right.
Pennywise could have. That's how Pennywise could have gotten to him later in that next cycle of 27 years,
right?
Exactly. Or however long. At what point he died.
Yeah, sick. Cool. That kind of wraps everything up. Do you guys have anything else you guys want to say about the episode?
No, I don't think so. I guess my only thing is like, so every time Pennywise is able to successfully, kill someone, he's just getting stronger, right? Like that's why ultimately when they trapped him in the forest, he was able to escape that. Is that my understanding of it? Because
he's also getting stronger using people's fears. So the kids kind of answered that.
He just feeds off of it. Yeah,
he feeds off, and the kids, which is, I'm glad they did this. Which like the kids on the rooftop scene, they were like talking about like, wait, maybe he's just doing this to scare us, And I'm like, oh, yep, he is doing it. That's how he's getting stronger.
I don't think this has ever been answered for us, but I wish they told us like how long his cycle of like feeding is, because in this episode, the general says like, we have to get to this before his cycle ends.
Yeah, it's like they have an idea.
I don't think we've ever really gotten an answer. Like, okay, how long is it when Pennywise like reawakes, feeds on fear, and it kills all these kids, and then goes back to his like hibernation of 27 years?
Like, is it a full year?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully we'll figure those answers out.
Maybe it's just a summer. It's always when kids are during summertime.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
when they're free to do whatever. Well, no, because they're in school right now.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Mm-hmm. Who knows?
We'll see. It could be just for the spring or fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little spring fling for him. Little spring cleaning.
Finish it with a little Thanksgiving dinner.
Watch, dude. But yeah, cool. That kind of does it for our podcast for today. It was a fun one.
Indeed.
I want to say thank you guys for the feedback we've been getting on the pod. Thank you guys for watching our videos.
Thank you for listening.
Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you guys. Comment, like, subscribe on our YouTube. You can find us at the Hero Brew Podcast on all social medias. Once again, like Magic Mind, shout out, dude. Appreciate you.
Go get your Magic Mind. What did I just say?
Go
get your Magic Mind.
Go get your Magic Mind. He's so locked in, chat.
Just so majestic. So locked in.
No, but appreciate you guys. Thank you for brewing with us once again. And we'll catch you on the next episode.
Peace, guys.
Peace.
See you.